Well, hello again, friends. January here in New England has just ended, but we had a few days there without snow on the ground, which is always a good thing, and we were able to get out, do a little hunting in the field and in the woods. So we headed over to a little farm field that is close by, just 10 or 15 minutes away, got out in the field after the snow had melted, came upon a little Susquehanna point. Tip missing, ear missing, but we found several of these small Susquehanna type points in this particular field. And then, after nothing else was showing, a day or two later, I came back and instead of heading into the field, I walked down into the woodlot behind the farmer's barn where I knew there had been some erosion and some things had been possibly coming out after the winter snows and rains. And first thing I came upon was this nice stark point, middle archaic point that had just eroded out next to the roots on this oak tree. Got a closer look at it here. It was a nice find just to get down there and see something right there in the leaf litter. And then walked over past that tree, and the hillside was washed down where the old roadbed came through, and I came upon this beautiful oval stone, and as I picked it up, I could see the whole right edge had been smoothed and polished, almost the way a discoidal is polished. But again, it's oval, it's not round, and I think what we have here is just a really beautiful handheld polishing tool, perhaps used in hide working, that kind of thing. But we kept looking at this eroded, washed down roadbed, and the next thing I saw was this tip. It's an argillite tip from a projectile point or a knife. And so I put that in the pocket and just kept going real slow through this washed out area. And another thing popped out, a little quartz stemmed point. Now this was, feeling pretty good now. I had a couple of things real quick, only out here 10 or 15 minutes. That's great for this area. And I said, well, let's just stay here. Let's keep looking this over, every inch of it. And 10 minutes later, got a nice point. Again, I think although the base is partly broken here, I think this is also a Stark-related point. So that was another good find. Get a closer look at it here. This was turning out to be a pretty happy day, I have to say. So you get a closer look at this last point, which I thought was worth bringing up. And then here's the 4 points that I found this particular afternoon, close-up view of them. Always find it's helpful to let you see them after they've been washed up. And then the array. There were a couple of tools that I picked up in that washed out area, but we'll look at these just one at a time. Here's the argillite tip section, then the quartz stemmed point. Could be wading river. It's a little bit fractured. This is the corner of a quartz edge tool that had been broken off, and then a nice felsite edge tool scraper. You can see on the distal end there how it's been nicely napped all along that edge. So that's a good woodworking scraping tool. And then the last point that I picked up on that day, you get a closer look at it here. This is that black felsite with the white phenocrysts, and then a more heavily patinated felsite point, which again I think this is in the Stark variety. And finally, just another look at this beautiful stone that has the whole edge polished, honed, really nice beautiful quartzite. This was the find of the day. It's got a little evidence of being some pecking on one end, which means that it might have been used a little bit as a hammer as well as a polishing or hide working stone. So that's just a general look at everything from that particular day. So really appreciate you watching. Get out there and hunt. All the best.